Here, check him out. We're reacting to...
Shoehead's thought on Charlie Kirk getting shot.
Kirk was giving
Everyone's
a talk at
do
Utah
the
Valley
thing.
University, and out of nowhere he was shot dead, live, in front of a bunch of college kids, in front of his wife and his 2 children.
Oh, one of them... How old was one of them?
One's 3 and I think the other one's a 1-year-old.
She's never going to know her father at all. Like, the 3-year-old probably won't remember him much either.
Yeah. What do you want?
Not more of these online... Yeah, the sick people that want to...
But I don't think the country is ever going to be the same. Not only because of this horrific tragedy, but because of everything that followed. The dark, disturbing realization that we may not be on the same page as our coworkers, classmates, friends, neighbors, doctors, when it comes to the issue of murder.
Babies,
I was crashing out on Twitter a few days ago.
Yeah, Shu was crashing. It was going crazy on Twitter.
With run-on sentences and everything. 4 days.
So wait, she was having a...
She was not happy about this happening.
See, this is why you don't get on social media.
Later, I have a clearer head, but I still feel the exact same way. So we are going to talk about what happened, we're going to talk about the aftermath, and then we're going to get a little personal, because frankly, I don't see the country the same anymore, and I know a lot of you feel the exact same way, so we're going to talk about it after we talk about everything else. Charlie Kirk was not a healthcare CEO, he was not a powerful politician, and let me be 100% clear, I'm not saying this to say that it's okay
I don't pay
when
attention
those
to
people
it, so
are
I'm
murdered.
good.
My point is that those are positions of power that most people cannot relate to. Like, the average person is just so far removed from that world. But I think what happened to Charlie is hitting differently because, like I said on Twitter, he was just a f***ing guy. He was a f***ing podcaster. He was a guy who talked about politics. He was a guy who had conservative beliefs. Not everyone knows a billionaire CEO or a powerful politician.
Like, something I want to know, did Charlie Kirk ever have a debate with someone where the person he was debating actually had a good argument against him?
Yeah, he's had people like that on, and he's always heard people out, too. I mean...
Did it ever happen where he changed an opinion on something?
I think he has a couple of times on some things.
So,
Or met people halfway.
So it wasn't like he was just sitting there talking out his buns.
Conservative beliefs. They know somebody who holds some or many of Charlie Kirk's opinions. Because despite what people in their little bubble believe, his core ideology and what he believed is the same shit like your conservative boomer uncle on Facebook posts. You can only disagree with this if you are unfamiliar with Charlie Kirk, or you are unfamiliar with the many different branches and different ideologies of the right wing. Now, don't get me wrong, Charlie Kirk had many bad takes over the years. Like, for example, the 2 most popular quotes I see people posting are the one where he advocated for stoning gays and black women are too stupid to be pilots, but...
Those are out of context.
Out of context.
She even says that in this video.
Oh, okay.
Guess what? Both those things, the 2 most popular quotes people are posting to justify this guy being murdered, are out of context. But idiots like Stephen King ran with it, then later had to apologize for spreading misinformation about a dead man. These people will hold a straw man of you in their minds. They get so mad about it that they celebrate the real you dying.
Pissed.
Good.
Horrifying. But more importantly, even if everything was in context, who cares? Oh, he said this, oh, he said this. I don't care. There are many things he said that I disagree with. There are many things he said that I think are bad. Who cares? It is just a fact that nothing he said warranted his life being taken away. This is America. We have freedom of speech here. Unless you criticize...
Exactly. And it was just like, I like how in chat here, we're able to sit here and talk about, oh, we like this anime over this anime. We believe this anime is this high. We believe it's that high and all that jazz. We can have a nice... decent conversation and not be like, wait, your opinion sucks, I don't like you anymore, and then start a hissy fit.
The song is in trouble too. Yeah, that's floating around because you hear that
What?
the CEO of Twitch, I think Twitch, Steam, Reddit, and Discord had to testify in front of Congress here in a month.
Ooh, about Hassan's big mouth.
Well, not just his mouth, but a lot of other people's mouth online. I hope they have Tectone on the other side interviewing Dave Clancy. That would be funny.
You should never kill people over having a different opinions. Yes, the whole... That's why I can't understand these kind of people that have a mindset like this. Like, the person who did kill Charlie, there's just something wrong with his brain. Because how do you start off... okay, so he was in a nice conservative family and goes to college and then gets radicalized to the point where he actually does something.
He probably rebelled against his dad a little too hard. That's what I think what it was.
Sad and disgusting.
For the most part, we have freedom of speech here. So after detaining not just one wrong guy, but 2 wrong guys, the FBI finally got...
Actually, one of the guys, the reason why they detained him is because they were claiming they were the shooters. They're trying to throw the FBI off.
Oh yeah, because he wanted to help the real perpetrator get away for whatever reason, and now that guy's in a whole world of Schmitz.
The old guy who claimed he was the shooter... they caught him with CP on his phone.
About 20 pictures, as well as, I believe he also had conversations, too.
Yeah, but he had him along with the shooter as well.
The shooter.
How fucking stupid you gotta be?
Uh-huh.
You know you have this shit on your phone. You know they're gonna look through it when you tell them this shit. How stupid do you have to be?
Well, obviously, he was very stupid.
Only because his own father turned him in. I guess they were just too fucking busy not releasing the Epstein files to catch a political assassin. It was this ass demon, Tyler Robinson, 22 years old, another irony-poisoned Reddit shooter who wrote a bunch of memes on the bullets, including "Hey fascist catch" and
"Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this question mark?"
What?
That's a
lot of people were saying that the shooter was a groiper, which is a far-right fan of the streamer Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, that's what happened.
And I have no idea where that came from. I'm gonna be so honest. I have seen no actual proof of this. And it doesn't make sense because someone further right than Charlie Kirk wouldn't call Charlie Kirk a fascist, and they wouldn't say he was hateful. Their proof is that the shooter once dressed up like the Slav Squat meme from 2012. And they also
don't even know what that is.
A separate meme of Pepe the Frog dressed like the Slav Squat meme. Therefore, the shooter is a groiper. That is like seeing a photo of the shooter dressed like a clown, and then seeing this image of Pepe the Frog dressed like a clown, and then being like groiper confirmed. What is the connection? The shooter didn't even post the Pepe image. Like, where did the Pepe even come from?
I don't. Yeah, personally, I hate that frog because it's behind so many stupid memes to the point that I just think it's just dumb.
Yeah, but even still, I don't know why. I don't know how people can leaps of logic Evel Knievel couldn't make.
And then like the whole oh god.
I never heard it either. The slab
squad.
Yeah, I never heard that either.
A bunch of liberal boomers not understanding memes. The other thing I saw was the shooter had Republican parents, and therefore the shooter must be Republican, which is just funny because we all see what these people say about their Republican parents every Thanksgiving. But I guess we'll see. It's September 14th when I am recording this, so maybe more things will come out. Editor Shu here, more things came out. Definitely not a groiper. At the end of the day, he could have every single one of my or your opinions. It ultimately...
But chances is it groper?
I think it's something the one Nick Fuentes calls his, like how we call our audience baby boos.
Ah, okay.
Ultimately doesn't matter. One person may have pulled the trigger, but then we saw the reaction.
Yeah, me too.
We think that
this part of the video, we gotta power through this.
Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck. Hey, ooh, ah.
Smack.
Hold on, I gotta do this. I gotta pull this up.
What are you doing?
I'll pull it up. No. As soon as YouTube loads.
What are you doing?
Go to my playlist.
What are you doing?
I'll find it. Not this one.
It's gonna play that one, though. It's gonna play that one. It's gonna play it. Ow.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
Oh my god, get offline.
Yeah, they got...
These people, why is it, okay, besides this guy now, why is it primarily females doing this? It makes me feel disgusted to be the same gender as these dumb fucks.
Look at all the men they have in their face that ask that question.
I've never been happier.
Never believe the reason I'm smiling.
Nose ring.
It has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, nose ring, but she won't have a wedding ring.
Nothing to do with...
I would say pour one out for
more nose
boy.
ring.
Nose ring and piercing. Ow. Ow.
But I don't waste good beer on little bitches.
Discord.
Rest in peace, bozo!
That one right there is one of the ones that looks like he shouldn't be celebrating, but I guess looks can be deceiving, yeah.
Unless you hurt.
Unless, that is her. She's married to
Charlie
a
Kirk
boogers.
just got put down like a fucking dog in Utah.
I do not, and I will not.
Why can't you dumb bitches have normal sized glasses?
A lot of these people celebrate male. Yeah. You want to hear oxymoron? Gays for Palestine. That is the oxymoron.
Ever feel bad when bad people...
Look at her eyes.
I want to punch her in her face.
Look at her eyes.
She's evil.
What the fuck they deserve.
I just heard that someone shot...
Okay.
What?
Is that a nose? Is that a scar or a nose ring? I can't tell.
I think that's the outside nose piercing. That's interesting.
It's like...
Okay.
Oh no, someone shot Charlie.
Why do you have... No, every time I see the... Why can't? You know what? I have never seen a person like this who just has normal sized glasses. They're always these giant ass clown glasses.
Is a nose tattoo? What?
No, I think it was literally a nose piercing that didn't go in the bridge, but it was like, because I think I saw it moving. There's like a little, it kind of looks like one of those little swimmer plugs or something. It was weird.
She just got upset because someone looked like Charlie Kirk was a manager and they told him to fuck off.
Look, I don't know who needs to hear this today,
I'm sorry.
but that's how you pick up a woman.
Okay, I gotta say something on this.
Uh-huh.
I watched a Liberal Hotline this morning. A video that popped up just randomly while I was uploading videos. This lady's at Texas A&M. She was a student. She got expelled for this.
Yay! Let's celebrate her getting expelled. You missed it though.
He looks like our former friend.
Ugh.
I heard someone got
Again,
shot today.
not normal sized glasses.
I had a tummy ache this morning. Stay alive out there.
The sympathy for Charlie Kirk is weird. You don't have to like
Says the guy in a teenager's push-up bra.
Violence, but I'm confused as to how you thought the revolution was going to be magic.
Wait, is that one? Is that one?
No.
The Diwali?
No, that's not him.
Bloodless.
Looks like him.
To bring back political assassination.
Why?
And I don't
giant glasses.
I heard this. I'm not sure how true this lady actually was a student from China. I think she got her student visa revoked for this. I don't know how true that is.
I hope so. That sounds hilarious.
They were bullied up for all the safety glasses.
Everyone deserves the right to free speech. I think some people should be afraid to express their opinion in public.
I didn't like what he said, and I didn't like his opinions, and I don't really give a shit that he's dead.
The best part of this whole goddamn thing is that he is not martyr material.
That's Jimmy Kimmel,
his
that.
death will mean nothing.
That's Jimmy Kimmel. That.
Bish, you dumb. Your words mean nothing.
Activate no one. It will impact few.
Have you not seen like what was it? England? England specifically, like the huge.
I got a video actually in this playlist. You don't want to watch that.
Good.
It's just great.
There are a lot of people that are like,
glasses.
no matter what side of politics you're on, you should never celebrate something bad happening to someone. I, on the other hand, do cheer when bad things
How
happen.
do you get your hair to look like that? Like you just got out.
She just got out.
Charlie Kirk.
What is going on?
Okay, this looked like the lady when I was going to get my tags. I don't think this is not the Pacific lady. She was a little bit skinnier, but this is what that lady looked like when I was getting my tags for my car.
Got shot.
Love Tommy Robinson.
I saw the video before they even put out the confirmation. There was no chance that he made it through that. This wasn't the one we were hoping for, but a welcome surprise now.
Is it weird to say that the one trans guy has almost normal-sized glasses?
Yeah,
I'm surprised that y'all didn't get rid of him sooner. And I'm surprised that you guys aren't getting rid of more people. Like, don't stop with him. Don't let him be the end dog. Get rid of them all. His wife deserves to go too. Y'all keep on talking about his wife and kids. They need to go too because they're carrying on that mentality and that lineage. Like, get rid of the whole family. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Why didn't you guys stop with?
You can't get her fired. You gotta get her EBT card.
There were thousands of videos like that. Some of these people posting with
lady
their full
had
names and
a lot of
faces, with
pictures. Oh, yeah,
hundreds
last
and
one.
thousands of likes. Thousands of tweets celebrating it, with 500,000 likes. And it's important to remember that all of those likes are a real person. Millions of people in this country apparently believe the acceptable response to speech they don't like is murder. This wasn't just a bunch of fringe blue hair SJWs or whatever. They were teachers, professors, doctors, HR workers, healthcare workers, nurses, pediatricians, people who work with kids, people's classmates.
And hence we see the problem. Thank these people for showing themselves.
And a lot of them got fired. The one I saw was a guy he did a billboard. Apparently, this one person that was a owner for a what do you want? He owned like a pet hospital, whatever, a vet. Well, there was a couple of billboards that were right next to the vet that no one was using. So someone rented out the billboard and put their tweets they were saying about Charlie Kirk right next to the place.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
Roommates. They are teachers showing our children the gory, horrifying video.
Oh yeah. I heard of this one. I've heard of this one. And have you heard of this?
It was a kid. It was
it was a teacher that sat there and showed the actual assassination to the 10-year-old kids in school.
Yeah, that kid. I hope to God that teacher got fired.
I think they did. I believe they did.
By the way, I'm just going to say this. Even if you didn't like Charlie Kirk, do you not think, I'm going to get fired if I show kids?
Fucking, yeah. They complain all the time about, any kind of gory stuff you show to your kids.
It was a substitute teacher. Well, she's been substituted out of there.
I think it was a he.
Oh, even still.
I think. I don't know. I'm going to call it a he. Whatever.
It depends on what they identify as.
I don't care. Murder. On repeat. The hippy dippy in this house we
don't fucking know.
And the kids came home saying they were traumatized.
Was nothing but psychopathic bloodlust. I have seen people on the right celebrate the death of people they disagree with. I've seen it. I remember Heather
teacher was
suspended. But I also remember the whole internet left and right coming together to disavow and mock the few dozen people from Stormfront who were celebrating her death. This is different. It's never been like this before. It's never been this much. It's never been this brazen. Normal people have to log into like an alternate Twitter account where they can post their more unorthodox opinions. And these people are out here, full face, full name, like hell yeah, murder. What? The smug, unearned confidence these people have to be openly sociopathic with their full name and face because they...
I don't blame her. I'm broken up about it too, just seeing all these people, the way that they're celebrating someone's murder. Just an average guy who just had a voice.
Yeah.
Live under the pathetic delusion of being on the right side of history needs to end. They will blame you for your death because words are violence. Words are violence, so them killing you is just self-defense. That's why they're using Kyle Rittenhouse as some kind of gotcha. Oh, if you don't condone political violence, why do you support Kyle Rittenhouse?
Because he got chased down and people were on the ground beating his ass.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Kyle Rittenhouse do like a 180?
I don't know. I don't keep up. But yeah, supposedly he... But yeah, he was chased down and he got off where, he defended himself.
Right.
Fundamentally don't see the difference between killing someone over speech and killing someone over self-defense because these are the same things to them. Also, I'm going to be the one to point it out because of course I am. I saw nobody else do it. Why are most of them women? Most of the people...
I said that too! Oh my gosh, I had the exact same complaint earlier in the video. I was like, damn, why is most of these people fucking women and I feel ashamed to be in the same gender as them?
A lot of these women probably haven't had a good dick in a long time. They haven't calmed down.
Celebrating our women. Like, it's a good, 80-20 ratio all over the internet. What is going on, ladies? Basically, the whole country is shook because last year they realized how many people would celebrate the murder of a president, and this year they realized how many people would celebrate the murder of them. At the end of the day, this is all the inevitable conclusion of the punch a Nazi thing from 20...
Oh yeah, you know what the hilarious thing is?
What?
It really shows what kind of person they are. It's like, they celebrate, not only do they celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk, but they're also the kind of people who would be celebrating about getting an abortion and killing babies and junk.
I'm just glad these people are now doing this, because now we can see who they are. It's woke
More
up...
so?
Yeah.
I mean, I think we already saw who they are, but now it's just more vivid.
I say this, I'm not making light of Charles Kirk, but he is like when Krillin got killed in the Namek arc, it's made the right go Super Saiyan. Mm-hmm.
So basically, Charlie Kirk is the Krillin to our Goku.
Yeah.
In a respectful way. That's you know what we mean, right?
Do you guys remember that? We always knew it was a slippery slope. That's why we were against it. And they always say this dumb shit like, if you don't want to be called a Nazi, stop being a Nazi. Even a congressman from my state, New York, was like, if you want to stop being called a fascist, you should stop being a fascist. Yeah, that's great. Except we called everyone and their mother a fascist and a Nazi for the past, 15 years.
Those words mean nothing.
Progressives in my audience, Shoo, you're not like Charlie Kirk. You're not a fascist. Here are all the things I have been called Nazi, fascist, reactionary for over the last few years. Would you like to see? I have been making this list since 2023.
Oh wow, you made a list.
Let's read this together real quick. Mocking/criticizing pop feminism. Believing adults can do whatever they want. Being pro-free speech. Being liberal. Talking to people I disagree with. Being friends with people I disagree with. Following people on Twitter I disagree with. Supporting Bernie Sanders. That one came from the right. Being registered independent. Criticizing Joe Biden. Criticizing the Democratic Party. Not being attracted to feminine men. Not hating men in general. Criticizing Canada's MAID program. Not taking the COVID vaccine. Criticizing the FBI. Criticizing the CIA. Believing the CIA killed JFK. Using an American flag backdrop for my videos. Saying elites.
Saying our window is covered by an American flag.
Yeah.
Working class, saying based, making a joke about Joe Biden eating ice cream, making a joke about Pete Buttigieg being born in a test tube, making jokes in general, being cis, being white, being a woman, being a cis white woman, telling someone to take a shower, not being anti-gun, not.
Wait, being a woman is one. Wait. But wait, then that means all those people who would be in that same category, because most of them were women. Wait, what?
Being fat, being monogamous, liking
human
wait. Celebrating the 4th of
Not
July,
being fat.
Supporting Assange, criticizing the movie Cuties, praising the movie Sound of Freedom, being against pedophilia, being against the destigmatization of pedophilia, being against children watching porn, being critical of kink at Pride, being against children performing at drag shows, not being racist,
what?
being a class reductionist, saying biological sex, mocking people for
not
debating
being fast on the list.
of necrophilia, my username, owning a pet rabbit.
What?
So basically everyone then. Okay, so wait. This is a list of what makes you a fascist? So basically everyone. Basically, every woman is a fascist, according to this. Every single woman. So even the ones that were just celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, they were all fascists too.
Didn't your dad keep on being a fascist? And didn't he kill your rabbit?
My buddy, no!
He killed your rabbit when you were a kid?
No! It was an accident, but he drowned my bunny.
No, he said he gave it a bath and it had a heart attack.
Exactly.
It's the weirdest one on this list.
Really? No, I think being a woman is.
Questioning the Bush administration's involvement in 9/11, growing up in a Catholic family, eating meat, wanting to get married, wanting to have children, being married, having children, being at January 6th to interview people, saying it's okay if someone doesn't want.
Yeah, she was actually at January 6th interviewing people.
Cool.
Want to date a porn star, not wanting to do OnlyFans, criticizing Kanye West, criticizing late-stage capitalism, criticizing the billionaire class, criticizing Israel, criticizing eating the bugs, criticizing a fashion company for...
Wait, I thought these people don't like Israel. Wait. I'm confused.
Creepy. You'll remember that one. Supporting nuclear energy, parentheses, its toxic masculinity, supporting TikTok tradwives, supporting one-income households, supporting UBI, supporting farmers, supporting truckers, not celebrating October
Wait.
7th.
It didn't say anything about being, it just said supporting the trucker.
Yeah, y'all giving us money, then you're supporting trucker.
You're right!
You're all
Supporting
fascists now.
Palestine, not liking brutalism, saying colorblind anti-racism was good, wanting to date someone who has a good relationship with their parents, not liking Indian food, saying men and women are different but complement each other, being followed by JD Vance on Twitter, saying Hillary Duff is cool, making fun of Reddit, and for Asmongold reacting to me, criticizing American imperialism, wearing a bow in my hair, liking VTubers, and now being anti-death.
Wait, so you're all now fascists for liking us.
Hey!
I never criticized Israel.
I criticize her for supporting Israel, but I never called her anything.
So, people with common sense? Oh god, this is gonna be a good V. What the fuck?
Oh, okay.
Charlie Kirk was a fucking Nazi. He was a fucking Nazi.
And you're a fascist.
And you know what kind of Nazi is the best Nazi? A dead one.
I am a better person.
You're a fascist.
1, 2, what the?
For celebrating
Giant
the
ass
death of a
glasses.
Nazi.
3, 4, 5,
and actually,
6,
it's
7,
pretty
8.
weird that you're not,
Fascist.
and simultaneously asking people to have empathy for the Nazi.
Nazis have children and families.
She looks like a shoe.
But Nazis also get shot.
She looks like a shoe.
In the neck.
They don't kill you because you're a Nazi.
Fascist.
They call you a Nazi so they can kill you. Now, I'm going to talk about my personal feelings of the situation because I know a lot of you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I know a lot of you have been feeling the exact same way.
I mean, there's difference between criticizing.
Put it into words for you.
Yeah.
I have friends who were friends with Charlie Kirk, but I didn't personally know him. We follow each other on Twitter. I've been to the TPUSA Amerifest in 2021. I actually went there planning to make a video making fun of it, but I had so much fun and met so many friends that I'm still friends with to this day.
Aww.
So that video never happened. I disagreed with him all the time. You can literally go to our Twitter interactions. I was always corrected.
Yeah, that was a nice thing about Charlie Kirk. Like, a lot of people that he talked to and debated with, he ended up changing a lot of their minds.
Yeah.
With facts and logic.
And that's why they had to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
And about, like,
because he
Bernie
was
Sanders,
hurting their agenda.
I made an egg look like...
Why are they going double shins? Wow, COVID really broke so many people. Yeah.
COVID 2016 broke people. Now 2024 into 2020.
Who's here waiting for the aliens?
Safe to say I was no fan, but this has really shaken
They're
me
afraid
in
of
a way
facts and logic,
that
yeah.
I absolutely did not expect. These last few days after what happened, I kept going to every single like lefty, liberal, left-wing person I know and like checking out what they have been saying about this. And besides maybe like 4 or 5, every single one was being an unhinged, psychopath about this. Or saying some backhanded shit like, this is why we need gun control, which, first of all, we were just watching.
Gun control will just make things worse because the people who use guns responsibly won't have access to them anymore, because the people who are the criminals will just get their guns illegally and not care about the law because they're criminals and continue to do criminal things with them. You're just keeping people from defending themselves.
Yeah.
Aliens are waiting for WW3.
A whole bunch of people celebrate killing someone over political differences. You are never taking our guns now. That is not happening. I felt like I was in the middle of the ocean. I was trying to like grasp onto a flotation device, checking all
just you Death Star weapon. It will save a lot of time. The one will have access to guns would be officers and crooks. Please, no, we will keep our guns. Yep.
These accounts for their take, like, be normal, nothing, nobody. I'm just drowning in a sea of evil, apparently. Maybe I was just blind up until now. Maybe they changed, maybe I changed. Is everyone going crazy, or am I going crazy? I don't know. All I know is crazy. It is clear how they reacted to this is how they would react to me, my family, my friends, you, your family, your friends, that have ever stepped out of line from the nebulous, ever-changing definition of progressive. These are people I thought were level-headed. They were left-wing, but, you know, like, they were one of the good ones. Like, you can joke with them, you know, they weren't those, like, woke SJWs. Like, I
thought our former friend was like that, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that is depressing. The more and more I think about this, we had a friend who just... He was a guy who was really sweet that I met when I was working at a amusement park. That's it. I was working for an amusement park. I was just kind of by myself. I was always just kind of just meh, and then just randomly he just started talking to me and we started bonding over anime and stuff, and I was like, oh, you're cool, okay, cool, you want to be friends and junk, and I brought him home to meet my husband, and then we hung out a bunch. So we became like a little friend group, him, my cousin, Trucker Man, and me. And then he introduced us to a friend that he had, who we are still friends with. Because I am surprised he was even friends with the other friend that we have, because they were completely different politically. But then he moved to California at one point, then he came back, and then he moved to New York at one point, and then he came back. And then just the more and more he just changed, and then just one day he's like, I need to stop hanging out with people, blah blah blah, basically in a sense calling our friendship the waste of time or something. It was just sad and depressing, and just never heard from him again. Could happen, might be the wrong choice of words. You know, I have a friend who was almost happy.
You know,
this. She left this, but
your friend
not
wouldn't celebrate you being murdered, of course.
She's slowly getting there.
But if they would celebrate an exact clone of you that wasn't you, that had all the same opinions, or some of the opinions that you have, if they would celebrate that clone being murdered, they're not your friend. I'm friends with people who are friends with Charlie, and I see how they are completely broken about this. Seeing them like this, and then at the same time my other friends posting shit like, rip bozo. It's just sick. It's just...
I mean, to be honest, for me, I'm not in either one of these camps. I'm pretty neutral to the whole thing, but the more and more I see of it, the more and more I'm more towards the camp that's sympathizing, because I'm not too familiar with Charlie Kirk. I understand a lot what he did, but I never watched his stuff or got into anything like that. But when I hear about it, the first thing that comes into mind is, oh, I feel bad for his family. And not the first thing that comes, but for these people, the first thing that comes into their mind is, yay, someone is dead who doesn't agree with what I think. And that's sick.
The thing is, a breaking or boiling point is soon. I think we've already gotten there. I mean, someone getting murdered is not a boiling point. I don't know what is.
Sexual. Personally, I would rather live in a world full of Charlie Kirks who would sit down and debate than a world full of people who agree with me but would murder people who don't. Because if it's now normalized to just murder people who disagree with you politically, we don't have a society. Like, that's it. It's over. But some of these people in particular, like, why the f*** are you celebrating?
Well,
you.
riots, yeah.
They think you're a f***ing Nazi too. They'll make a nice compilation of all the hot takes you've had over the years and spread it around to justify your murder. You don't get it, do you? We are all Charlie Kirk. I have been doing this for 11 years. I have been harassed.
Basically, anyone who has a free mind and thinks what they feel is right and junk and not radicalized, and just everyone's Charlie Kirk in that sense.
Yeah.
Threatened, whatever, you name it, for 11 years by the left. And it hasn't moved me an inch because that's not how politics works. That's lunch table politics. I've talked about this before. People on your side being mean to you doesn't mean you overnight change your opinions on, like, healthcare. It doesn't work that way. I still have all my economic left opinions. I'm for strong social safety nets, workers' rights, unions, wealth caps, whatever. That has not changed. This is not me leaving the left because
I remember when Nux said his breaking point was from X because his family was sorry, you probably better than I could.
Okay. I remember when Nux said he taken a break from X because family members of him was killed on October 7th, and they celebrated it. Nothing new. You just didn't notice it. Meal.
Yeah, I think Nux came back to X. He's been going scorchers after Charlie Kirk, I swear. I find it funny. He added Elon, and Elon added Jeff Bezos. So Nux might actually maybe got in the song, maybe led the path to getting the song kicked off of Twitter or Twitch.
Yeah,
that'd be funny. I pray
Nux really does have a certain kind of power with him, with how popular it is, and his voice. He was able to reach higher ups like that, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
I don't even know how to do that. This is me and many, many people looking around us at our so-called allies and realizing that even though we might share some, like, political opinions, we fundamentally do not have the same values or morals. And are we really allies if we agree on, like, taxes, but don't agree on the sanctity of human life?
Points.
I don't know. The way we view death now is just crazy. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the desensitization, in part thanks to the internet. You used to have to go out of your way to see gore and stuff like that, and now you're just scrolling through Twitter and you see someone set on fire if someone gets stabbed on a train. And when someone like Charlie dies, it's not even real to people anymore. Like, it's like a movie or show. Oh, that character...
Sometimes I think I'm kind of desensitized to murder and stuff like this myself with the amount of messed up things I watch.
Yeah, but...
I can agree to that.
I hated that character. Like, no, that was a real human being with a family and kids, actually.
True. It's
like,
not a story.
That was someone's son. The internet has turned real people into nothing but cartoon characters that disappear when you close an app. I remember for years people would be like, oh, when you have kids, you'll change your mind on XYZ. And I was like, no, that's not gonna happen, no. And they were right. Almost overnight, you stop being so selfish, nihilistic. You stop having utopian fantasies of wanting to live in a post-capitalist society. And all you want is for the world to be safe. For the world to be safe and normal. And all that matters is your family and your community. And then your country, and then the world, you know? But we can't save the world. You can't. But you can save the people around you. You can't say to these people who are celebrating this and justifying this. You can't say, what if that was your dad or your brother getting killed for their opinions, because they've already cut those people off. They've already cut those people off.
I didn't even think
okay.
about
And in that case, instead of saying, what if it was a family member, what if it was you? What if it was you who was killed because of your different opinions and stuff? Don't use other people. Just go to the source. What if it was you? Then what?
Out of their lives. And posting videos and pictures of Charlie's wife.
Well, it's like you perceive Breptus. It's that Kirsch argument that some people can't think in hyperbole. Well, the argument, well, imagine if you didn't have Breptus. Well, I had Breptus. Mm-hmm. People don't think hyperbole.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's basically non-Breptus perceivers as Kirsch would use.
Mm.
And young kids.
They can't think of the what if.
Will not move these people at all. Because they hate their lives. They hate their families. They are atomized bug people. They are the unfortunate product of modern society. And I feel bad for them. I do. I pity them and I wish I could help them. But I have bugman fatigue. And for the people who will come at me in a blind rage with a list of all of Charlie Kirk's biggest hits to convince me that I should hate him and should not mourn him. If you thought what Charlie Kirk said is wrong, you could have debated him. He was one of the few people left willing to do that.
Right.
And now he's gone. Charlie was a fan of free speech, but I'm worried whoever comes after Charlie won't be. Like, even from a political standpoint, not even a personal human standpoint, why are you celebrating, like, the most popular college Gen Z political pundit dying? Like, why are you celebrating him becoming a martyr? Say goodbye to that young male vote. All the liberal Joe Rogans in the world are not fixing this. I just hope for the sake of this country that political violence does not become normalized, does not become a thing. I really don't want to see that happen. I don't want to see retaliation. I don't want to see us fall into a civil war. I don't know. This has all been
We're probably going to at this point.
I think I'm going to take a break
Thank
from
you
politics.
for that on Twitch, but I cannot read that.
Former gay meal. Yo, meal.
No, I'm a YouTuber. Like, I'm not a political pundit, right? I'm not. My goal here, my purpose here is to entertain, is to make people laugh. That is what I'm going to do.
To be sent back 100 years. Again, probably, yeah.
The news cycle will move on. The world will move on. Charlie Kirk's kids won't move on. His daughter won't move on. His daughter does not have a dad anymore. That fucking sucks. That sucks. I don't know what else to say. I love you guys. Thank you for listening to my crash out.
Yeah. Well, that was Sean Head's take on Charlie Kirk's death. Really sad thing. You said I could do a thing.
All right.
I'm doing a thing. And thank you all for joining us for this video. Bye.
Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug.